It's Huddy and the Chili King back for another video.
We got another special guest.
Ian. We knew it was going to happen.
Ian's been asking to be on for a while, so he's on.
Finally.
So say hi to the camera, Ian.
Hi.
Ian, we were going to eat Taco Bell's naked, whatever that taco thing is, breakfast taco, but Ian was like, I'm not eating that. So instead of going to Taco Bell, we went to Bojangles.
And, oh my gosh, I love Bojangles.
Okay, so we went to Bojangles and we got the traditional chicken filet biscuit. We all got one. And we also got Bo-Rounds.
Ooh, Bo-Rounds.
Which are their hash browns. Their hash browns are kind of different because they have a little bit of a oniony flavor. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so before we get into the food, though, we have to get into last week's football picks.
I didn't do well.
Huddy went 6-4.
And
he picked Florida to beat Michigan. He picked A&M to beat UCLA.
How did they lose? It was 44-10.
And they lost. He picked MTSU to beat Vanderbilt. Patrick, you should kill him for that. And he picked Florida State to beat Alabama. Alabama's not going to lose. Why would you pick them to beat? Okay, so anyway, missed that one. I missed NC State over South Carolina.
At least I got that one.
Thanks, Cole Kublik. And I missed Georgia Tech over Tennessee. Ian's a Tennessee fan. And his dad was at the game, so I think that's why they lost. But anyway. But this week we're going to do 10 more games. But first of all, we're going to eat a little breakfast. So let's open up our biscuits, fellas. Ian told me I couldn't put mustard on his.
Ooh, it's hot.
Hudson and I like mustard on ours, so we're going to put mustard on ours. Look, French is fine mustard. So take your biscuit top off there, Huddy, or bottom, or whatever you want, wherever you want to put it. I think a chicken biscuit needs mustard most of the time, maybe even ketchup. Yeah, whatever. You put whatever you want to on it. We like mustard. These are, if you've never had a chicken biscuit from Bojangles,
they're so good.
They're kind of spicy, and so that's why I think mustard's good with it. Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Ian doesn't know the protocol. So before we eat these things, we have to cheers them, Ian.
Oh.
We have to cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. All right, so let's take a bite of this biscuit. Mm-hmm. Your chicken's huge, Hudson. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's really, really good. Mm-hmm. And after one bite, we have to pick 2 games. I don't think Ian follows college football. But he's got his Athens stuff on. So
how about you tell us the games first?
I'm going to. So here's what we're going to pick, the first 2 games. TCU versus Arkansas. Hudson, who do you pick in the TCU versus Arkansas game? Wait, let's let Ian go first. We don't want Ian copying Hudson.
So TCU against...
TCU versus Arkansas. Quickly.
Okay, Arkansas.
Right, he picks Arkansas. He's going with SEC. What about you?
Isn't TCU ranked?
I don't know. You should have done your research.
I think Arkansas as well.
I'm picking TCU. All right. Missouri versus South Carolina.
Ooh, South Carolina. South Carolina.
South Carolina. All right, let's take us another good bite of this.
I'm going to get my chicken first.
Okay, so we also got Botato-Rounds. Look at that Big Daddy. Somebody's running. All right, so the Botato-Rounds. You want one of these? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get one of these. And while we're eating one of these, we got to pick USC versus Stanford.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
USC.
What do you got?
Wow.
I want to go with Stanford because they're smart, but I'm going with USC also. I'm going with USC too.
Stanford because they're smart.
That's so good right there. Got a little oniony tint to it. It's good.
And we have our 7-Up.
Oh yeah, we are all drinking 7-Up this morning. A fine quality beverage.
What's it?
I don't think they've got theirs open yet.
Uh-oh.
Open them up. All right, so we're to the next game, which is Pittsburgh not the Steelers, versus Penn State. Hudson, go first. Ian's got a mouthful of food.
Penn State.
I was going to say Penn State. Penn State.
Penn State. I'm saying Penn State too. That's a big rivalry. When Dan Marino played like 50 years ago, that was a really big rivalry.
50 years ago.
I don't know anymore. Anyway. So, the next game on the list is Louisville. Louisville, with the defending Heisman Trophy winner, versus my North Carolina Tar Heels.
Louisville all day.
Louisville.
Yeah, I'm going to Louisville too. I don't want to, but chicken crunchy, spicy, but not hot, just spicy, like Cajun-y. All right, so we're going to go a little into the NFL now, only because it's opening weekend. And we're going to go with the Titans versus the Raiders. What you got?
I'm picking the Raiders.
Titans.
I want to pick the Titans.
But they're not going to win.
No, they could win.
They could win, but like,
I'm going to pick the Raiders also, though.
I'm going to get one of them.
I'm going to pick the Raiders. You get another bow round. I'm going to get one, too.
Not a Bowberry.
Okay, so then our other NFL game, highlighted game of the week, is Cameron Newton and his Carolina Panthers versus the 49ers, who I don't think are very good.
Carolina Panthers.
Carolina.
I'm going with Carolina, too. I don't think 49ers are very good. Oh, my goodness, that's really good. You know what we should do with that? We should put it on the chicken biscuit.
No.
All right.
What can we call this?
I don't know. So back to college. This is a really big game for some people. I really dislike both programs and wish they could both lose. But who are we going to pick in a winner of Georgia versus Notre Dame?
I said Notre Dame.
Georgia. I don't want Georgia to win, but I think they will.
I wish they could both lose. I'm going to pick Georgia, but it wouldn't surprise me if Notre Dame won. Georgia's playing with their backup quarterback. They're playing at Notre Dame. You know, touchdown Jesus and all that stuff. All right, so we went Notre Dame, Georgia, Georgia. I don't feel good about that pick. Okay, so here's the big two games of the week. The biggest two games. We got Oklahoma
Playing Ohio
versus Ohio State. My Ohio State.
I'm ready to see that game.
I think they play at the same time Auburn does. But anyway.
I'm
So Ian, Oklahoma or Ohio State? This is number 2 versus number 5 in the nation. Look at here.
I choose
A bite of biscuit.
Ohio State.
Okay.
Can I take a drink of my drink?
Yeah, you can take a drink of your drink.
It's not that regimented, Ian. What do you want, Huddy?
I don't want Oklahoma to win, but I think they will. Because Ohio State's quarterback is
I hate both teams.
Okay.
the same.
So the game's at Ohio State, I think. And I think Oklahoma's going to put up a bunch of points because that little Mayfield guy is really good. But I think Ohio State's going to win. Oklahoma's got a new coach. Urban Meyer hadn't had a heart attack yet this year. I think Ohio State wins. All right. So here's the big game of the week. Clemson has all of a sudden, they think they're Alabama. I don't know why. I guess because they're coached by Alabama guy. And they beat Alabama. They almost beat them the year before, but all of a sudden their fans think they're Alabama. So who do you guys think is going to win between Clements? Clements lost a tough one last night, by the way, to Culver Heights. Clemson versus Auburn, and the game is in Clemson. What do you got, Ian? Auburn. I don't know who Auburn is, but we'll go with it. Hudson?
Clemson, Auburn. Just because I'm a fan.
You're picking Auburn? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm picking Clemson. I think Auburn has a chance to win, but it's a very slim chance. and I may change my mind on this coach if he is able to win today. But as of right now, me and Gus, we just don't see eye to eye.
I don't either, really.
And I want to see eye to eye with Gus. And if he wins today, he might be the best coach ever besides Nick Saban. But as of right now, I'm going with Clemson by about 10 or 15. I think Clemson is better coached. I think they have as good or better players. It's at Clemson. It's at night. Stacked against Auburn. Don't think they'll win.
I hate both teams. Again.
You don't like Clemson?
I just like
He
Auburn's
hates both
version
teams
better.
again. This is his last appearance on Huddy and the Chili King. All right, so let's wrap this up and rate our items we ate, which is the chicken filet biscuit and Rounds from Bojangles.
You go.
What would you give the biscuit? On
5 all the way.
A 5 all the way. No, this is 1 out of 5, Ian. You know that, right? Okay, what do you give it, Huddy?
Oh, I get a 5.
You give it a 5 too?
It's so good. It's spicy.
It is really good. I hate to give it a 5.
Because we give out 5s.
We give out 5s like candy. But it is. It's a 5. I give it a 5 too. I can't help it. All right, what about the Rounds?
A 4.75.
Okay, Hudson?
4.5.
I'm going to give them a 4. And that don't mean they're bad. It just means I'd rather have another biscuit.
I'd rather get 2 of these than these.
By the way, if you put egg and cheese on these like I did with the Chick-fil-A,
Oh my gosh.
it's not quite as good.
It'd be pretty good though.
No, I don't know. The spiciness in the egg and cheese doesn't work for me. I don't know why. I tried it. So anyway, Bojangles, we love Bojangles. They have the actual biscuit part of their biscuits are probably the best you can get. That's my opinion. That's our opinion. I don't know if that's Ian's opinion, but that's mine and Hudson's opinion. All right, so what do we give a straight up, plain-o, not a Pepsi 7-Up? Ian, what do you give a 7-Up?
3.5.
Not a bad rating.
I'd give it a 4. It's okay. Not better than Pepsi.
I'm going to split the difference, 3.75. I have to want 7-Up, if that makes sense. I can't just drink a 7-Up.
I like the cherry 7-Ups.
All right, guys. I got to get this thing edited. And then the cloud. Look at that. That's a bad glare. I got to get it edited and in the cloud before these games start because I don't want you to accuse us of cheating. Even though he and him both cheaters. All right, so we play baseball tomorrow in Fultondale. They play on Hits Black 10U.
Gonna win.
Well, I hope we win. Hope I don't drive to Birmingham to lose. You know what I'm
We
saying?
ain't gonna lose a game.
Oh, they're going to lose a game. All right, so next time we will see you, we will have something else interesting to eat, I hope. And so for
Huddy,
and the Chili King and
Ian,
Space Ace Ian, we out.
peace.